Found it pretty interesting how everything turned out with the so-called elections. Of course, nothing more than a selection, with Donald Trump being selected as president. Complete swerve, completely unexpected. But I want to play this clip basically hours before the actual elections, so-called elections, took place. So people that follow my channel understand, we're just basically watching a movie. We cannot predict exactly how each part of the movie will take place, but the end results with the New World Order coming up, pretty much going along as expected when it comes to that. But the parts and the pieces that will lead to it, not exactly as expected. I'll play this clip, and I just want to point out this was, of course, on PK's podcast from his channel, the date of November 8th. Of course, him being in Australia, and I'm being in the U.S., it was November 7th when this was done, U.S. time.
The bottom line is this. It's this simple. We have to understand all these news stories are fabrications leading up to something. They're not just doing it just to do it. It's a script. It's a movie. We're watching a movie play out as reality. So when we see the 33,000 emails, when we see Trump and his supposed scare in Nevada, they're not fabricating this for nothing. It's leading up to something. They're planting a subconscious seed in the mind where Trump's in danger. And something happens, we shouldn't be surprised. What happened in Nevada. It's not really a major thing, but it's just a subconscious seed they're implanting in the minds that potentially something can happen. And of course, Hillary with the 33,000 emails in Benghazi, nothing but a hoax. But that hoax was established to basically when she's selected to eliminate her. And again, everything I'm saying is speculation based on what I see. Just like watching a movie, we don't know exactly how it's going to end. There could be twists and turns. I could be potentially wrong. So anybody that tells you it's a fact, they don't know. I haven't seen the script myself, but this is what I foresee taking place. Could I be wrong? Of course I could be wrong. Anybody that says, that's the problem with so-called conspiracy theorists. They think they're so right about everything. When you don't know, that's when you're going to be, you're setting yourself for failure when you say it's a fact, it's a fact, it's a fact. We don't know. But that's what I see taking place.
So would you say that whatever happens was absolutely their plan?
Absolutely. It's in the cards.
What it all comes down to, it doesn't matter who was selected president. The New World Order is coming up. And with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, just two stooges part of the game. But I believe with the 33,000 emails from Benghazi, it would carry over. But basically, it doesn't really matter again. All a puppet show, all involved. They're all part of the bloodline. Here is an article, part of an article from Daily Mail talking about how Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are related. They're all related. It's all a big family affair when it comes down to it. Another thing I want to point out is with this one tweet from this woman, Megan, talking about working at a bookstore, pointing out how she had this copy of a Newsweek magazine come out in advance. Why is she the only one that had this? This should have been reported, throughout the nation about getting the advance copy of so-called Madam President, with Hillary Clinton supposedly being forecasted to winning the so-called elections. Then when you see it spotlighted, this tweet spotlighted on InfoWars, it's nothing but a psyop, nothing more than basically adding to the swerve, adding to the deception. Of course, Newsweek itself is 33. All part of the Masonic game. Now, what's going to happen with Trump? I believe he's going to have a very short reign as president, so-called president before the New World Order. As I showed before in previous videos, this Illuminati card game, card title is enough At any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. Just like I showed in this card. A real card released in 1995 in the Illuminati card game in the pack. Okay? It's not a prediction. It's basically revelation of the method. How they must tell us what they're going to do before they do it. And again, as I shown before, that's why they showed this whole fiasco from Nevada with him in this scare with this supposed, Republican, but he's anti-Trump. Here he is, supposedly leaving the stage over the scare. And again, the enough is enough card. from the Illuminati card deck. This is Donald Trump's actual slogan, like I've shown before. So again, I believe you're going to see basically a fake assassination with Donald Trump. He's going to have a very short reign as president. Of course, follow my channel. I showed these cards before with all these Illuminati card game cards telling us again what they're going to do before they do it. Now, of course, you can watch my previous videos on the jogger card with Boston. But all roads lead again to the New World Order and Barack Obama again being either the third-term president or the head of the UN, the United Nations, leading the New World Order. He's not going anywhere.